So here we are in the paddock at the Mitty at Road Atlanta, and as you can tell, it's loud.
This is The Thing About Cars, a podcast for car enthusiasts and the people who love them.
Well, it's Sunday here at Road Atlanta. The crowd's a little thinner, things are a little low-key, but it should still be a really fun, exciting day. Let's see if we can see some cool stuff. Well, folks, there's a race underway right now. It's a bunch of old Porsches and Corvettes and things, and I don't know if the announcer's drowning me out or not, but we're going to get right by the fence here and see if the cars will drown me out. This should be pretty exciting. I can hear them coming. Here they come. Here's a Corvette that's way out in the lead. Here comes some more. Another Corvette. Oh man, this is just good motor noise. Listen to that. All right, folks, another race going on here. I've already forgotten which group it is, but these are smaller, lighter cars. They're somewhere around back, but they should be coming down here on the front straight here any moment now. I'm starting to hear the rumble. They'll be coming down a hill. There's the first car. They're coming down a hill into a right-hander and right in front of us. These are older cars. They look like Formula Fords or something maybe. Really awesome. These are open wheel, open cockpit, little cigar-shaped cars from long ago, and man, are they cool. It's a few Lotuses in the field, probably some Lolas or something, I imagine. Lotuses are probably running twin-cam engines, the same thing my Elan has. Just really neat little cars, and they go by quickly. Now they're already disappeared up around the back, heading out for those far turns again. They'll be around here in about another minute, but I'm not going to yak that long about it, but it's really cool. It's really fun. My wife and I just walked around the paddock and looked at some race cars up close. It's really cool stuff. Oh, I do hear them back there. Maybe they are about to come around again. Maybe I will yak that long. I'm out here solo today. Mickey and Becca and Ronnie all had other things to do, and I miss them. They'd be enjoying this, but it's a beautiful sunny day here at Road Atlanta, Michelin Raceway, I think they're starting to call it now, and it's a good day to be racing. It really is. The impressions you get being up close with these things, you might even be able to hear something idling across the track in the other paddock from me. I'm not sure which one it is. It might be, oh, I don't know. But, yep, here they come again. They're about to come over the hill. Going under the Fox Bridge at the top of the hill, and then any moment I will see the first one come down the downhill stretch here. It's a little bit of an S leading uphill to the bridge, then they come under the bridge, and here they come. They're coming downhill into the right-hander again. Blue one, a yellow one. And here come the last couple stragglers. Wonderful Doppler effect combined with a little bit of off-throttle popping there. Just beautiful. Well, folks, it's the calm before the storm. It was a very quiet, peaceful moment there, and we just heard an engine starting over the PA, so I think our race is about to begin. We're now out at Spectator Hill. It's a nice grassy hillside looking down over some S's, and then behind us is kind of the far turn, and then to our left is where the big straight opens up, and it's going to be loud here pretty soon. And here they come. I just saw the first one coming down the hill toward these S's here. Beautiful day at Road Atlanta. And oh my God, they're loud. I know I've said that all weekend, but can you hear this, folks? And that was just the warm-up lap. Interesting field, some Astons, Porsches. I think I saw a Cadillac in there, a couple of Mustangs, and something that looked like a little chopped and channeled 30s car with wings all over it. And they're coming around behind us and about to pass us on the left side going into the straight. Opening up and hitting it. They're taking it easy behind the pace car right now, but next time around, look out. Okay, folks, we're under the green flag now. Here they come. They're coming up the S's. This is going to be even louder. Field has opened up a little bit more. The Porsches are still mostly toward the back. Coming around our left side now too. That funky little car with all the wings was in the lead as they came by in front of me. Aston Martin in second. The other Aston was about halfway back. But they're just rip snorting and rocking and rolling. They're having a good day racing out here at Road Atlanta. It is a very good day to be a race car driver in Georgia. Since the field is spread out, we're probably going to see them come back in front of us here again in just a moment. We can't hear the announcer because they're so loud. This is definitely a very good spot to watch a race here on Spectator Hill. Well, that last race, about half of it or more was run under the yellow flag due to some crashes, but it's over now. The Aston Martin won, or one of them did. Everybody's just running around on a slow cool-down lap here. There goes the one Aston Martin that won, a Mustang and some Porsches, and it was exciting while it lasted. Better luck to the next group. I hope nobody bites it. But, of course, they're still loud, even if they're cooling off. So we're admiring this McLaren 720S down in the paddocks here. The owner's nowhere to be seen. Mickey, stop drooling on it.
I can't help it.
But it is very pretty. It's this bright blue. Oh my God, it is. It's very pretty. So it's about to get loud again. Maybe you can hear them already. Right past the paddocks. There they go. I don't know if our listeners can tell, but this is racing. Just makes you want to get out and drive, doesn't it? I don't know if the listener can hear this, but there's a guy on the announcement calling the race, and he's got an English accent, and you just can't have vintage racing without a British accented announcer.
I'll do the color commentary. There goes a white one, and now a blue one, and now a red one, and a yellow one, and that concludes our color commentary for today.
Thank you so much, Tim. That biting insight into the world of racing just really ties it all together. Yeah, it's still loud out here. We're right by the we're right along the pit row here, which is not really functioning as such right now, but some cool race cars going by. I think this is the I'm not exactly sure, but yeah. Yeah, this is various mixed formula and Indy type cars, and yeah, they're loud. That was the quiet one, actually. Yeah. And there they go, folks. They're cooling down, and they'll be coming back in a moment. Sometimes you see things that seem comical by today's standards. I'm here looking at this Mercury Cyclone that, according to the name on the door, was once driven by Cale Yarbrough. And one of the front wheels is off. And oh my God, you should see the size of that brake drum. It's huge. It's got to be 6 inches deep. It's got fins on it. I think that was hot stuff in its time. You know, nowadays we'd look at it and laugh because it's not a disc, but that's one serious drum brake right there, and apparently it was good enough for NASCAR once upon a time. How cool is that? But as we were just discussing off air a second ago, you know, these are all real race cars. They've had, you know, real lives in professional racing, and once they become either obsolete and or worn out, and both of those things will happen, they're bought by people who are very interested in racing, and they either get put in private collections, maybe the occasional museum, but a lot of them wind up in these historic racing events. And there's everything here from NASCAR to Formula One, Indy, GTP. It's all here, and a lot of other leagues I don't even know how to describe, but they're all mixed down here in the paddocks, and we're walking around enjoying seeing them, and it is really, really cool. It's just great to be close up with, you know, real, honest-to-goodness racing machines, and to hear them, too. You know, even if you see them in a museum, they're just sitting there quietly. But out here, mechanics are wrenching on them, and they're getting on the track and making your eardrums bleed. It is great, and I highly, highly recommend coming to one of these events. Walking up on another Cobra here. This is about the 4th or 5th one we've seen out here, and the question always comes up, is it real or replica? And honestly, I'm not a Cobra expert, so I don't know. And more of the just cool race cars you see. Over at this tent, there are, 1, 2, 3 Lolas and a GT40. You know, my friend Tim just said, which Lola would you rather have? And I'm just looking at him and going, gee, I don't know, except that one of them has an open top, and because I'm so obnoxiously tall, it would have to be that one, because I just won't fit. And here come more race cars! This is all modified production stuff here. I saw 914s, BMWs. There goes a Cortina. And Datsuns and Alfa Romeos, they're all running around right now, and they are just as loud as the big boys. There goes an Alfa Berlina. My dad had one of those. And this one's out here racing. Oh, if only Dad could see this. Well, everybody, I don't know if you can hear me with all these race cars going on around there. I can't even see them. We're up on a hilltop surrounded by trees, and they're still just loud, loud, loud race cars. Anyway, we're about to pack it in and go back to the city and get a bite to eat. We've had a fabulous time out here. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be recording, but our brief late afternoon excursion at the Mitty has been a blast. Ladies and gentlemen, you really got to come out and see these things. Come out to the vintage racing. Weekend pass was $80, I think, so it's not terrible. Park in the infield, walk around, look at the race cars. You can walk through the paddock, talk to the mechanics and drivers. You will see more mechanical eye candy out here, both in the race cars and just the things people bring. And it's an experience. Highly, highly recommended. Do it, folks. So, signing off from the 2019 Mitty Classic Weekend. See ya. Bye.
Thank you for listening. This has been The Thing About Cars. We'll see you on the road.